Today's lesson 2.6 is graphing in 4 quadrants, so this is review. The x-axis and the y-axis separate the coordinate plane into 4 regions called quadrants. The quadrants are named 1, 2, 3, and 4. Notice we use Roman numerals. Some of us are still not using Roman numerals, and you don't need to write the word quadrant. You can just write 1, 2, 3, and 4. Remember that it makes a C, so it makes a C. So if you're making a C, we start in the rightmost corner, and this is quadrant 1, and the ordered pair is plus, plus, positive, positive. Then quadrant 2, where we have a negative x and a positive y. Quadrant 3, where we have a negative x and a negative y. And then in quadrant 4, where we have a positive x and a negative y. The axis and points on the axes are not located in any quadrants, meaning if I had a point, say, right here at 1, okay, that's not in a quadrant. We would say it lies on the x-axis. And the same thing here, it would lie on the y-axis. It's not in a quadrant. It has to be actually in a quadrant to be in a quadrant. All right, use the coordinate plane to find the distance between point E and point C on this graph. Okay, so point E, point C. So the distance would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the distance would be 5 units. Simple as that. Name the point in quadrant represented by the ordered pair -3, -3. So we start at the origin. We always start at the origin and count 3 to the left. 1, 2, 3. And then 3 down. 1, 2, 3. And I find that that is point C. And we are located in this quadrant in here. So that is quadrant 3. Identify the points on the coordinate plane in problem number 6 that are located in quadrant 4. So we need to locate the ones in quadrant 4. So that would be point B and F. Remember, point A and point G are not in the quadrant. They lie on the axes. So we would say that they just lie on the axes. And that's a review of the lesson.